You're listening to a Loot Dummies podcast, lootdummies.com. Venture into the Primal lands with your hosts, Brindlin Cornephius, the fox and wizard of enchantment, and his trusty little mouse sidekick, Laurel, played by Sam.
Friendlin Cornephius, but my friends call me Freddy. If you don't mind, I'd love to give you and your patrons here a little show.
And Phineas the Ferocious, the tiger folk barbarian, hailing from deep within the Jade Mist rainforest, played by Seth.
My name's Phineas. He knows how to kill people every way you can kill them, but he has no idea what anybody's talking about half the time.
And finally, your host and dungeon master, Taylor.
Some people want to retire. Give a fuck about retiring. I just want to be boring.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why some people want to retire.
That may be true.
Swim, riddle, balance, climb. My notes are a hot mess. It probably takes me longer to figure out what my notes mean than if I just tried to remember what had happened.
The podcast helps me because I do my recap notes when I'm listening back.
Oh, that's nice.
Because otherwise, yeah, it's straight chaos.
I definitely...
It helps me as Talik, and it helps me on this, for sure.
Yeah.
I have that the fight that we had in the last session happened around 10:30 a.m. on the 1st of Tor.
Okay. Yeah, that's about right. With the flying monkeys.
I called it the Big Ape fight.
See, I don't even have notes from that fight. My last note is that Renage was defeated by Finn in a trial by combat.
Wow.
Yeah, you missed our whole session.
Freddy and Finn mop up the remaining monkey parrots, and the party continues the journey. Level 2.
Okay.
Oh, level 2. F yeah. Did we do that on camera?
We did
last
roll.
week?
I know we rolled. I don't know if y'all
Talked
picked
about
stuff
abilities.
and did all that, so we can talk about it. But let me do a quick recap first.
Okay.
Just to give a quick recap and catch everybody up to where we are in the story. In the first few episodes, we met Finn and Freddy, our two PCs. Freddy was right outside the edge of the Jade Mist jungle when he saw a caravan being driven into the edge of the jungle by a bog soldier. Freddy, you introduced yourself to those guys and hitched a ride into town. They were heading into the Tiger Folk Temple deep within the Jade Mist jungle. There was a competition to pick 2 soldiers to come back to the bog. Freddy won the first spot, and Renage, another random Tiger Folk PC, managed to stay alive as well. And those 2 were chosen to head back to the bog to begin their service in Chief Ganoof's Royal Guard. Before they could make it out of town, Finn, played by Seth, jumped up and challenged Renage to a fight, kicked his ass in basically one hit, I think, and took back his special heirloom weapon, the Jade Claw. And the 2 of them, along with their new bog companions, headed back out of the Jade Mist jungle. But before they could make it out, they were ambushed by 2 large apes who had blocked the road with some logs and some flying monkeys who were trying to get into the carts and steal and just causing general havoc. You quickly killed those guys. Well, Freddy had a little bit of an issue, gets put down. Finn runs over, grabs him, tosses him in the cart to drop the leader who heals him up.
Yeah.
Spins him around and shoves him back out into the battle. After dispatching all of the cute little flying monkeys, we ended there as the caravan started back up, traveling out of the Jade Mist jungle, and that's where we'll pick up here. But before we pick up, both of our players leveled up to level 2. So did y'all have anything you wanted to share about your levels?
Well, first and foremost, I am no longer the squishiest being on the planet, which isn't really exciting most of the time, but for this level and this character, that's exciting. No, I mean, yeah, the level 2
How much
for
HP did you have at first? Like
man,
4?
I don't know. I have 13 now.
You had
It
7.
was 7.
7.
I've basically doubled it, all but doubled it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So get a new spell, fun. But wizards actually get their subclass at level 2. And so I got to pick up my School of Enchantment tradition, which gives me this kind of OP power that basically the thing that Scarlet Witch does in the first Avengers movie, where she completely mind controls someone as long as she's standing right next to them. I can basically do that and incapacitate somebody as long as I'm standing within 5 feet of them. And they only get one save. They get the first save, and if they fail it, then I can keep using my turn every turn to just keep them dazed.
Good
which
Lord.
is just wild to me.
That's cool.
Obviously, there's a lot of scenarios where me sacrificing my action for their action isn't necessarily helpful. But if it's just like one creature and we just want to like hold them for a second, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, that's mostly what I got.
Okay. Seth?
Yeah, so not a whole lot goes on with barbarians at level 2. I get some HP. The rolls were tragic. So I went
Oh,
from
yeah.
13 to 18, and I get reckless attack and danger sense.
Oh, reckless attack's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy
Reckless
I enjoy
attack. What does that do?
attacking recklessly. You just kind of flail yourself about to give yourself advantage on an attack roll, but it also,
Oh, that's right. Gives them
it,
advantage.
yeah, attack rolls against you have advantage until your next turn. So use it wisely.
And then what's the other one? Danger sense.
Danger sense. Advantage on dex saving throws against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Whoa, that's really cool. That might come into play tonight. Just
Hell,
heads
A
up.
little
you're gonna try to
foreshadow
grapple
action.
me. I don't like it.
What? I don't think grappling is applicable in that scenario.
Okay, restrain, paralyze,
Prone
prone,
you.
Prone you. Prone me.
any
Incapacitated.
incapacitation.
Incapacitated is
I'm
one.
gonna thong you.
I was thinking about that the other day. About
Thonging?
yeah, no,
Great
unconscious creatures
movie.
and like down but not out, and how it'd be cool if you could like still like not be unconscious but have all the conditions that going down but not out applies without, because like then you could say shit and be like, I'll have my revenge in the next life, and then die. Whatever.
Well, you could still do that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, a lot of people let you flavor do that, but I was just thinking, like, how could you have all the same penalties, but not technically be unconscious?
Right. That makes sense.
You and Joey asked the wildest questions.
Let's jump back in. Wild men.
All right, 2 feet.
We finished our fight on the 1st of Tor, which is the summer month, basically at about 10:30 a.m. You continue to travel through this thick jungle in your horse-drawn carts, which is really slow going for a while. You make it to the evening, and you all take turns that night resting. Actually, both of you guys could take a long rest at the same time that night, the night of the 1st, as Dirop continues to drive. I think probably take shifts. He would have Nareep drive. I'm not sure that he would trust you guys to drive, but y'all figure that out with 5 of you and 2 carts. So you can both give yourself a long rest.
Good.
I love Gouda.
It's a top tier.
The morning of the 2nd, you continue traveling, and just as dawn is kind of making its way through this thick jungle canopy, you come out to the edge of the jungle, near where you were, Finn. I'm sorry, God, y'all's names, man. Your names. Let me tell you my problem with your names. Sam's character seems more like a Finn, and Seth's character seems more like a Freddy. So it's just I don't know.
That's fair.
Was definitely unintentional.
Oh no, it's great. I like that they're similar. I like the alliteration, but okay. And you travel in a few more hours. So let's say about 10 a.m. you come to a clearing in the river, and you can see up ahead the river starts to turn back into the jungle. But you notice that the river is a little bit more narrow here. You see a small shack. I'm assuming, Phineas, you're still up on top of the cart in your little tiger perch.
He's sleeping.
Taking you a little cat nap, pun intended. Finn, what are you doing? Where have you been riding? I mean, Freddy, what are you doing? Where have you been riding? God damn it.
Freddy is either inside the cart or like up on the front of the cart.
So as you pull up, Durop is driving, and he kind of raises his voice a little bit and yells out to you guys, "Please tell the old wench in there we're ready for our return trip across the river. Pay her with that." And he tosses you, he flicks with his thumb a single gold coin to you, Freddy. "And we will begin preparing the carts for the river crossing."
Absolutely. Are you sure this will be enough? Can't be too careful.
He just ignores you. Kind of gives you a side eye, like, you little greedy bastard.
I assume you won't need any change.
Phineas sniffs the air while he's asleep and senses Freddy moving away, and he pops open one eye and sees him walking off, and he gives a great leap off the top of the cart and just lands right behind Freddy as he's walking away, and follows him silently.
Freddy was kind of hoping that Phineas would follow, so he had looked up, and so when he lands behind him, it doesn't startle him too much.
So you guys approach the door of this shack, and that's really exactly what it is. It's the only structure you guys have seen in a long time. It's a wooden building, 2-story but small. Got some flowers and stuff in the front. I mean, it seems to be somewhat taken care of. Someone obviously lives here. And when you approach the door, you see a sign on the door, and it says Ferry Landing and General Store. But General Store is crossed out with a red line.
Oh, man. I'll knock on the door.
Yes, yeah, come in.
Oh, certainly. And Freddy will push open the door.
As you open the door, everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. The walls are lined with bookshelves and cabinets overstuffed with trinkets and odds and ends, crystals, bits of rope, potted plants. And sitting at a desk piled high with parchment and other various jars sits an old, hunchbacked hedgehog lady.
Oh, nice.
She's around 3 feet tall. She has a bulbous pink nose, spiked quills coming out of her back and head, and tiny little beady black eyes hidden behind thick round glasses. Hello, boys. What can I help you with?
Oh, we're just travelers looking to cross across the river here. We understand you offer a ferry service?
Yes, absolutely. And she kind of looks over your shoulder. The door's still open, and sees the carts being pushed around. Oh, you're with those bog fellas, huh?
Certainly. They were telling me that it's 5 silver to cross the river.
Well, they must have short memories. It's 1 gold.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. They only provided me with the 5 silver here, and he pulls out 5 silver.
Okay, why don't you make a deception check?
Okay. Let me see here. Pop. 13?
They may have told you that, but it's 1 gold. It's been that way for as long as I've been here, decades and decades. So you may have to dig a little deeper in those pockets.
Suppose I'll have to ask for a reimbursement then, and he'll pull out the gold that Drop gave him and slide it onto the counter.
Well, I wish there was more I could do for you guys. We are a general store, but we've had issues. All of my stock is upstairs in the attic, and there's something up there, and I'm too old to be fooling around up there. Some kind of critter up there making a lot of noise, and so we're just temporarily closed on the general store side. But if that's all you need.
Well, I was hoping to do a bit of shopping. Tell you what, if we were able to help you with your little problem, could there be some discounts on some of your wares?
Oh, yes, certainly. Actually, I haven't been up there in so long. I might just give you a couple of things up there if we can get up there and see what I got.
Well, absolutely. What seems to be a matter with entering the upstairs again?
I'm too old to go up there and deal with it. I don't know what it is. Something skittering around up there.
Oh, I'm sure it's just some pests. Tell you what would you like me to bring down?
If you go up there and you tell me the coast is clear, then I'll follow you up and I'll take it from there. But just make sure it's safe for me.
Oh, I'm sure it is. And he's kind of like saying that as he's starting to put a foot on the stair, and he looks back at the door and he's like, Phineas, would you mind giving me a hand in here?
Why we help small, weak lady?
Well, there's
Excuse you?
certain advantages to being a good Samaritan, as it were. I assume that they have full biblical lore in this world and know what that means.
Phineas just kind of does a big cat yawn and says, "Friend Freddy, go second."
After you, Phineas. And he kind of whispers to him as he goes by, "If you see anything you like." And that's all he says, because he doesn't.
Phineas just kind of points at his jade claw pick, and he's just like, "I like this," and then keeps going.
It's very nice. We'll let you know when the coast is clear, ma'am. And he'll follow.
Phineas stops at the top of the stairs and starts sniffing.
Be careful up there. There's something up there for sure.
Phineas does not like the creepy hedgehog lady.
Freddy is convinced that it's just like a big rat.
And Phineas looks at Freddy, and he stops at the top of the stairs, and he starts sniffing. Because the last time he went into a cave in the jungle, there was a skunk man in there, and it was bad.
So as you get to the top of the stairs, have you stepped up? Like, are you just kind of like on the top stair sniffing stuff?
Right before I get to the top stairs, just kind of at the top of the staircase, just kind of sniffing, looking.
And I'm like right behind him, just kind of looking, like peering through the railing, at like
Okay.
eye level of the floor.
So when you guys get upstairs, this attic, she was not kidding. I mean, this thing nobody's been up here in probably 20 years. I mean, there is a thick layer of dust on everything. You can barely tell what anything is. Everything is just coated in a gray dust. There's cobwebs everywhere. I mean, a lot of cobwebs. You notice more webs than there probably should be in an attic.
Mm.
Phineas, you give me a perception check since you're at the very front.
Thank God.
Perception check, please.
8.
8. Okay, so you see something out of the corner of your eye up in the corner of the room furthest from you, in the back right corner, back over here. Up in the ceiling, you see kind of a movement up in this corner of the room.
Okay. Friend Freddy, there's something moving in here, and Phineas is gonna put his jade claw on his back, and he's gonna go down into a predatory prowl tiger stance on all fours.
Is there a candle or anything in here, like even if it's unlit, like on the table or anything?
Yeah, you could actually. There's probably actually one like right at the top of these stairs, like maybe somebody would normally use to see around in here, like a torch right here.
Yeah. Freddy's gonna snap his fingers and cast prestidigitation and light said candle.
As soon as you light that candle, you hear this boom, and you look over into the corner of the room, and a giant spider falls out of the corner onto the ground and starts skittering towards you. Roll initiative.
Oh man. Freddy peeks down below. He says, ma'am, it'll be just one moment.
She's like, oh dear, be careful.
Ooh. 20 on initiative, dirty 20.
Oh, nice.
Dirtier than my
8.
Oh, y'all got so lucky. This thing rolled a 2 on initiative.
Oh my gosh.
good.
Phineas cocks his head over to Freddy and says, I really don't like spiders, and just coils his body.
What'd you get, Seth?
8.
8? Okay. Well, you beat this thing. All right. So, you see about, how far away are you? How big is this room? This room is about 25 feet. It's a small little attic. Y'all haven't even really quite made it up the stairs yet. Y'all are about 25 feet from him. It dropped down in the corner of the room, and it raises its front 2 claws and mandibles at you and goes like, and you are up. Freddy.
Okay. I am feeling pretty good about being able to blind this guy. Yeah. I'm going to slip past Phineas here and run over to within about 15 feet of this guy and cast color spray. So that is going to be 60-10. Oh, good roll. 37. So if he has under 37 hit points, he is blind for 1 round.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, he's blinded. Does he get to do a save or anything?
No. The way this works, it's just HP. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is blind.
Okay. He says, more eyes, the easier it is to flash. Your turn, Phineas.
All right. So, due to the fact that Phineas only has to move 5 feet to be considered a running long jump, he is going to take his 5 feet of movement for his running long jump, and he's going to launch his body 20 feet horizontally due to his incredible strength and height. And he's going to land right in the creature's face. And he's not even pulling out his weapon. He's already incensed with rage. And he is going to swing his claws with vicious intensity. At this point, due to the fact that he has his brute savagery engaged, he is going to get an additional 1d6 to this attack.
Jeez Louise.
Plus the rage bonus, which is going to give him +2.
I hope you crit. That'd be amazing.
Okay, so let's see. How do I do this here?
Can y'all hear the music?
I can.
So that'll be like a 16 to hit. No, 18 to hit. I don't.
That is.
Okay, so then that will be. Okay, help me with rage again. +2 melee damage. Is the +2 to the damage?
It's just
roll?
to the damage, yeah.
Okay. So 16 to hit. And then it'll be
That hits.
2d6s +2.
Okay.
And I re-roll any ones that I get.
Yeah, you got a
So
great
that'll
weapon. You're a
be-
great weapon master.
No, that's part of my unarmed attack.
Oh, okay.
So that will be a total of 8 damage.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Aw.
All 8 of its eyes are blinded, and it just screams out this horrible noise and it's like it's rubbing at its eyes with its front two legs. It's super creepy.
I love it.
Hell
All right, so now it is the giant spider turn. He can't see, and he fails any ability check that relies on sight. Oh shit!
Yeah.
You had advantage.
Attack rolls against the
them.
creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Damn, blindness is legit. Okay.
It could be worse. The fact that you can still target and attack, I think it's not too bad.
Okay, so in his panic, he knows that somebody's right in front of him, so he's just going to try and make a bite attack. He's blinded, so he's going to do it at disadvantage. Let's see if he can hit you, Phineas. And his first roll was a nat 1.
Yeah.
So he's just totally blind. He turns around and bites at the wall. His fangs stick into this wall. He takes a second to like pull this giant fang out of this wooden wall. He will end his turn there. That's actually all he can do. All right, you are up, Freddy.
Good. Seems we've got him on the ropes, the Phineas. And he will send out Laurel to run over and grab onto this thing's leg and cast Shocking Grasp. No, nat 1, Laurel. You failed me.
Totally whiffs. Hits
Totally
the desk next to
whiffs.
it. Shocks the shit out of the desk.
Aw. I will take a step back.
Okay. All right. You want to do anything else?
No, I think that's all. Yeah, I don't have a bonus action that I want to use.
Phineas stands up to his full 7 feet of height and looks over and says, "Friend Freddy, this disrespectful creature didn't die from my first blow." And he swings his war pick off of his back, and he looks down on the spider as it blinks all of its eyes open, and he swings the jade claw on top of its head.
Huh.
Yeah, 19 to hit.
That hits.
A just verdict, my liege. I
What
don't know
was
why
that?
worm face popped into my head. I don't know what you guys
I don't
want.
know.
Oh my goodness.
At some point, he's being mean to his nephew, and
Who
he's
is he?
like, so Wormtongue is talking to King
Oh.
Theoden, and King Theoden's being mean to his nephew and saying like, "Why should I listen to you?" Oh no, he asked Gandalf. He says, "The hour is late that you arrive." And then he says, like, "Why should I listen to you?" And he's like, "A just question, my liege." And then he's like, "Get these guys out of here." And then the staff comes out. And then it goes to the part that everybody knows. Man. Whew.
Wow. That was
Sorry.
deep.
Didn't mean to take y'all there.
That was
Sometimes we all
exciting.
have to go together.
I'm excited. Okay, so that is going to be a 14 damage.
Holy
There
shit.
we
This
go.
thing lets out a squeal, and it is
There we
on
go.
its last leg. But it is not blind anymore. It
Yeah,
opens
it's
its
not
eyes
blind
just in time to see you just fucking crack its head.
Just absolutely just lets loose. It's just
Ooh, that was really good.
Oh, it's erotic.
Yeah.
All right, Spider's up this time. The force of the blow shoots him backwards, like onto his back up against the wall, and he's going to point his abdomen at you and shoot you with a web blast right in front of him. Right at you, Phineas, and try and web you.
Trying to web ya,
Unfortunate.
huh?
Oh, 23 to hit.
Oh no. You're raging though.
Let me see how big of an area it actually covers. It might hit you both.
Oh no. I should scoot it back further.
Nope, it can only hit one creature. Okay, so it's just
okay.
going to hit you.
Good.
You are webbed. You are restrained.
Oh, he did it. He did it to you.
there's no checks.
There's no check right here. It's a
Attack.
+5 to hit. It's an attack roll. So you are restrained, which means Your speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Your attack rolls have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dex saving throws. And it's going to take its chance and get away from you. It's going to skitter up the wall.
Okay. Can I take an attack of opportunity?
You can at disadvantage.
Okay, so now we get to a point where I am baffled.
Okay.
Okay, no, that'll be the next turn where I'll be really confused. I have so many advantages in this situation.
Yeah.
But this applies disadvantages
on dex. Yeah.
So anyway, okay. So we got an 11 and a nat 20. Damn.
Ooh.
11
on the die or 11 total?
11 total.
Okay, you miss. So he skitters up the wall, and he actually gets on the ceiling, and he comes over to this other corner up on the ceiling. He's upside down. So he's going to get the hell away from you. He's hurt. But there's not much more he can do. He used his action to shoot you with the web. So it is going to be your turn, Freddy.
So Freddy's going to take a couple steps towards Finny and say, Finny, so you're right. And then he's going to pull out his crossbow and take a shot. It's 15 to hit.
Oh, that hits. Just
all right. Oh my gosh, 4 damage.
Tell me how you want to kill this thing.
Oh man, just in the big juiciest part. He's not aiming for anything specific. He's just like, where's the abdomen, and takes a shot at him. He kind of winces a little bit as he pulls the trigger and lets the arrow fly, and just snags him, catches him, and spills his little gooey green guts on the wall.
So the arrow shoots out of the crossbow, sticks into its abdomen, and it sticks it to the ceiling, and it just goes limp. Its legs curl up, and this green goo just drips down from the ceiling. And y'all are out of initiative.
Phineas knows none of this happened. He doesn't give a fuck where the spider is, where anything is. He's just thrashing about in a full, true rage, just doing everything he can to get the webs off of him. Rips these webbings off of him, and he turns around and he sees Freddy holding a crossbow, and he sees the dead spider, and he just rears back and just slaps Freddy on the back of right between the shoulder blades, just with an immense amount of force, and it's just like, good job, Freddy!
Oh, thank you. Oh, glad I could be up to your standards. Oh, it was nothing, really.
You take 1 damage from the hit. Seriously, I mean, the size difference alone is like, it's the adrenaline pumping. You hear the lady downstairs. Is everything okay? Are y'all alive?
Everything under control, ma'am. We're all fine here. How are you?
I'm good. Is it safe to come up?
Yes, weak hedgehog lady, come up.
He's looking around. He's like doing that thing where you've lost a bug and you like feel it all over you. He's like wiping his arms and legs.
Right. So she comes walking up the stairs and, oh my gosh. What is this thing? What is that?
It appears you had a bit of a pest problem, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Well, like I said, there's something in it for you. And she goes over and starts kind of blowing the dust off of all this stuff. And there's a massive trunk here, and she pulls out a little potion vial and tosses it to you, Freddy. And it is just a regular potion of healing. She says, well, you take this first of all, and let me see, there's something else in here that I've had for a long time. I'm not even sure what it is. One of you guys roll a D100.
Ooh, well, since I got the potion of healing, you can do it, Seth.
Fuck no, I don't know how to do that shit. I mess it up every time. I'm rolling it.
Okay.
13.
So she digs around in the chest and yes, right here. just like I gave your fox friend. And she tosses you another little vial, and it's a potion of healing as well.
Nice.
Phineas snatches it and he goes to start trying to take the top off to drink it because he thinks it's booze.
No, Phineas, that's medicine.
Oh, I'm not sick.
No, we're fine.
Oh, and he hands it to Freddy. He says, "Is friend Freddy sick?"
No, just I'll be fine. Thank you. As he's kind of like rubbing his back.
Well, weak hedgehog lady's sick. Does she need it?
She's not sick. She's just old. That's.
Oh.
What? Excuse you, both of you.
At the temple, we send the elderly to the long walk.
You're about to have to take a long walk out of my store if you don't watch it, mister.
Well, as it were, we were just going to be on our way. How does the ferry work?
They probably have your carts loaded up by now. You'll see when you get out there, but thank you so much. She looks at the spider and she goes down the stairs. You see her coming back up the stairs really slowly with like a broom. And she's like, well, y'all head on out. I'm going to clean this up. And she's just like poking at it up on the ceiling with a broom.
God.
Phineas reaches up and he snatches it by the thorax and just drags it outside.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Nice to meet you, boys.
Same to you, ma'am. It's been a pleasure, truly.
Phineas carries it over and says, "Here," and hands it to Durop.
Oh, my God. Disgusting. And as you look over, you see Blep and Narib have been working while Durop supervises, and you see that both of the carts are loaded up onto a large raft. There is a small dock right outside the house, right on the edge of the river, and both carriages have been loaded onto this raft. It's a big raft, 50 by 40. Both carts have been loaded onto it, and you see that it's got these spots for 4 oars. But you also notice that there's a wooden pole coming up out of the front right of the raft with sort of a hooked wooden contraption that is attached to a rope that is stretched all the way across the river, several hundred feet. So the river is flowing downstream pretty strongly, and it appears that you hop on this thing, take these 4 paddles, and push yourself across the river to the other side. You can just see off in the distance, if you squint, another small house similar to this ferry house that you were in. Ferry, Ferry. Kept saying ferry house, and I'm like,
I know. At first, I was a little confused, and I was like, wait a second. I know what that. Yeah.
I wrote it Ferry like 4 times, and then you said Ferry House the first time while I was writing it, and I definitely, the moment you said Ferry House, I changed it to AIR, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's D&D brain for you. So, Durop starts to get on the raft. All right, boys, load up. It's time to make this dreaded crossing.
All right.
Phineas has not moved closer than 10 feet to the shore of the river yet. And he's just looking at the river, and he's looking at the carts, and he's looking around for Freddy, and he's looking at Durop.
And Freddy will notice that Finn's not moving close to the river, and he'll step over towards him. He's like, oh, what is it there, friend?
Water. Big water. That's big. Freddy, that's big water.
There's something in the water? Should we warn the others?
It's big water.
The water itself is the problem?
Yeah, big. It's big water. You see big water.
I understand. Well, I can tell you this about big water. Big water only kills small kittens. And you, my friend, are no small kitten.
No, I'm not a kitten.
Precisely. So it will not kill you. I promise you this. If it kills you...
The moment he says that, Phineas just leaps from the edge, doesn't go down the dock or anything, just leaps from the edge up on top of one of the carts.
He says, oh, well, no deals needed, I suppose. And he'll casually walk around and take a light little jaunty hop onto the ferry.
Freddy, give me a history check to see if you know anything of kind of the lore of the river.
Oh, did I lie to him about this river? Is it totally going to kill him? Oh, no, 22.
Okay, so you would know just from your travels and kind of picking up things and meeting people from different places that the Jade Mist River, it's kind of taught to the children in the jungle as like there's lots of fables and parables about the river that keep them away from it.
It's taboo.
Okay.
It's kind of a way to keep the jungle folk from venturing out into the dangerous river, so they teach their children early on.
Okay.
So this would be a big thing, I think, for Phineas to cross this river. Actually, and Phineas, have you ever crossed this river out of the jungle?
I've never been permitted to get within a mile of it under threat of banishment. I've never seen it.
Interesting.
And it's huge. So where you're at right now, this is a narrow point in the river, at least for where you, at least for this kind of this area, this journey that you've been on, and it's about 300 feet across. So as you guys load up onto the raft, you see on the other side, this rope is basically attached to the biggest, strongest tree on this side, and it runs all the way across the river about right here. And it's attached to another massive jungle tree on the other side, about 300 feet. So Durop speaks up and says, "Okay, boys, Freddie, Phineas, what we're going to do here is have each one of you man an oar. You'll be in the front. I will be supervising and steering from the safety of the cart here. And we'll have Blep and Narit on the back 2 oars. And we should make it across in a jiffy. We came across this way."
All right. Freddy's not a big fan of the amount of labor that he's about to be participating in, but yeah, he gets the gist.
Phineas, would you mind coming off that and grabbing an oar? I promise you'll be okay.
Phineas begrudgingly agrees.
Thank you, sir.
He's grumbling under his breath. Stupid Durop. Do-rop, do-rop, drop, do-rop in big water, do-rop.
As you start to move across, you get about 80 feet across, and I need you, Freddie, to give me a perception check as you're kind of looking around and rowing and rowing. Durop is on the top of the car going, row, row,
19.
row. 19. You
Yeah.
see a set of eyes pop up out of the water.
Boy.
About right here. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week to find out what happens to our party. Join us at patreon.com/lootdummies to listen to these episodes significantly earlier and get other goodies, including 3D printed miniatures and access to our Discord.